to this project?
Well, I was living with my good friend Jacob Goldberg in college. We had just written a radio play called Pterodactyl Island, and we wanted to write a movie. So we thought we would write something simple and something that took place in an apartment. We designed it after the apartment we lived in at the time, and we wrote the occasion together back in 2011.
To pass the rolls.
They're right there.
What's his name? Peter. Peter's supposed to be sitting in between us because he's supposed to be passing the rolls to Peter, and then Shelby snatches them away.
That's in your stage notes. It's
Listen,
like,
guys.
go straight
Listen,
from
guys. Listen, guys. Wrote those stage notes 10 years ago. I have new stage notes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for being so vigilant, though. You know, it really means a lot to me.
Just
What
thought
did
you would
Grant
appreciate it.
call it? The diodac?
Everything else is perfect. I just want to make sure we have the golden tape. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So far it was the solid snake tape. Now we got to get the golden tape. Okay.
Snake! Solid snake.
Yeah.
It's a video game. It's a video game reference.
Play Metal Gear Solid.
Press C.
I know what I'm talking about.
It's so unique is the thing. It's like, so the core members of Hyena Silver, if I may expound upon this, is Dylan Coleman Blount and Jacob Goldberg. And we call Dylan Coleman Blount Big Hoss, and we call Jacob Goldberg Goldie. That's it. Goldie. I got it. Okay. And those two collaborating really is magic because I'm a fan. I've grown to be more of a fan of their styles. They're intimate. So Dylan's scenes are Big Hoss's scenes, they're really angular. Like it would look like a Dyson sphere if the script was given a molecular form. You know, it would just look wild. I mean, his scenes crash into the other scenes with an elbow. You know, something sharp and pointy.
I'll keep my eyes open for your scarf. You can leave once you've found everything. But don't change the record. It's my favorite.
And then you layer that with Goldie's really just genius level poetry of writing. His monologues are like tongue twisters, kind of. But something from floorboards at some dozen vindictive comrades, fiercely pouring forth from charred wood paneling at the insatiable, inconsolable face of Jackie Lost Weekend. He's a very well-read man, and that contributes to a lot of his a lot of people might not get a lot of his references, but those that do, they'll really enjoy it. You know what I mean? I really digged it just researching it. It was helped me get into the world, you know.
I came in there and with the intention of like recording, one part for Proudfoot, and it was one of those things, as with a lot of productions, like, oh, we couldn't get to this today, but did not mind at all, because then I'm in this set and getting to meet everybody, and yeah, it was within day. I felt like I was part of a team and part of a great group of friends.
One of my most favorite things in acting is working with a tight-knit ensemble cast. When you form this bond with folks that you get to experience over time and see how the characters evolve and how the people evolve and really pour your heart out into something, it makes magic. Definitely one of those more than the sum of its parts kind of thing. Even though each individual person was completely magic on set, I think the things that we all make together are just really wonderful.
Hiya! I'm sorry, Lonnie. I don't usually get angry about things like this. There must be some underlying.
We're just gonna have to record you doing it.
Chris does.
It's okay, Jack. I think we're all a little chilled from the cold. On edge, you could say. I think the best thing for us to do is enjoy this meal I've worked on all day.
Bonnie, please do not be so modest. I mean, this is a feast.
A feast. Yes. Thank you, Peter.
And having them all together, working off of each other, the camera dancing around them, it was easier to control or to direct, compose the shots, compose it.
What's this setup?
It's the Moby.
What's that mean?
I can float around, shake my hips, and the camera stays steady.
Because of gyros.
Gyro!
Everyone was scared. I mean, I think understandably when the pandemic hit. And yeah, it did. It halted our production for a year and a half. And I was really, really concerned we weren't going to be able to finish this thing. But thankfully, because of the dedication of everybody on the cast and the crew, we were able to create this fantastic film. And I think, if anything, it brought us together more at the end of the day, because we stuck it out, and it shows.
You know, it was such a beautiful, joyous reunion of folks, and it was really wonderful to come back on set and be able to be like, okay, we have, sat with this. We've kind of been in our own spaces, figuring out how to work with other people. That's one of the first ventures back out into public that I was able to do, is to meet on set with folks and, go through the COVID protocol and learning how to, work within that with safety considerations and everything like that. And it was just a really nice thing. But I did notice that everyone had changed. Even slightly, there may have been a little bit more reservedness or a little bit more excitedness where there was previous reservedness. COVID really did have an impact on a lot of folks.
Took us a year and a half to, get back together on that. And in that time, it was like, well, put your costume away and, make sure you have pictures of yourself. I tried not to cut my hair, even though I wanted to, and, just different things like that. So that by the time we got back into filming, I had been part of this group for a year and a half, 2 years, and I felt a lot more like part of the ensemble, like part of the cast, and part of a bunch of friends, doing something that they all enjoyed, and I enjoyed doing. It was a very enlightening and enriching experience.
It honestly is one of the best experiences of my life, getting to work with the Hyena Silver crew and everyone, and to be able to put out such a great film that I'm excited for everyone to see.
This ain't a sleepover.
So what's the occasion?